Hi again, folks. Game day. The Kraken are in town. Let's talk about it coming up. All right, so this is revenge day for the Sabres. The way I'm looking at it, the Sabres have to win this game. A must win. Probably the first game all year I'm saying it's a must win. This is a must win. It's kind of a statement win. They're an expansion franchise coming into our building after beating us pretty handily in their home ice. We have to win this game. We have to, if there's any pride in that dressing room, we have to come out with a strong effort today and a revenge factor. Even with the teams in the bottom, there has to be revenge factors for us to learn to succeed. You know what I mean? We have to succeed in games like this. We can't let games like this slip away. So I'm really hoping in the post game, I'm not talking about a 5-1 loss or something, really. I mean, I'm hoping the Sabres come out with a game like they did against the Habs, where they were passing confidently and playing confidently and they were on the bench laughing and having a good time. I'm hoping we see that today, and I'm hoping our goaltending is something that is suspect, right? I don't know. Now, maybe I'm overreacting. I just don't know if Anderson's coming back, guys. I really don't know. I mean, I don't hear much about him or anything, and I do believe that the Sabres are looking into getting more goaltending. His career might be done. He might have just been one injury away. I don't know. I didn't even really get to really see that injury, and it wasn't like he was cross-checked from behind. I don't know what happened, but he's a goalie. It could be anything. Could be a pull. Could be just that. It's one injury too many. It's all sorts of things when you're 40. It's all sorts of things. So it's if Anderson, let's say, does hang him up, and I might be overreacting, Sam, but if he does, I thank him for the time he put in here and the effort he put in, the leadership he brought, high-fiving the guys coming off the ice and things like that. He really, I like to see him stay in the organization even. He rubbed me that right, I really liked what I seen. So I'm hoping Anderson comes back. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. It's a little suspect at this point. I get worried when it comes to goaltending. We've seen it with Hasek over the years, and let's see what happens. I do think we have to have our eyes open, though, for more goaltending if we're going to let the kids develop properly, because as we know, we can't rush goalies. But I would love, to have some of these guys I would love just to see some of them called up. I really would. I'm hoping to get a one game this year with Devin Levi, just one. A game where there's no pressure at all to win, and on our home ice preferably, which would be very exciting for him. I would love to see one game with him, and maybe 5 with UPL. Portillo, well, not yet, maybe, I don't know. I would just love to see them, in non-important situations like now. Now is a little more important in these games but we're after Tokarski, who wasn't even supposed to be here. Let's face it, okay? It was supposed to be Dell and Anderson. Now really Tokarski's saving our bacon right now, and we need a bit more help. We need a bit more help in the nets, and even if it's a goalie none of us like, just get him in here. It doesn't have to be a super name, but we need some sort of backup for the backup. We do. So I'm looking forward to today. I hope that we hang around this. I don't have any clues in nets. I just don't have any clues. So God, I'm afraid I'm going to get that. My text message from my Sabres app telling me that Dell's in nets, and I'm going to be like, oh my God, man. No. I feel like when we play Dell, we're also losing potential development time for young goalies. I'd rather have UPL brought up for a few games. I just would. I would much prefer seeing his big body in the nets. A guy looked like a giant last year, and Dell almost looks tiny, I just hope that that's not the route we're going today. So, now, in this game, I'm going to predict it. I'm going to say Tage Thompson gets 2 goals, maybe 3. Thompson's going to get a hat trick, folks. He's going to get a hat trick. That's a young man that's on his way to having a hat trick game this year. I don't know when, but I believe he's going to have a hat trick this season. I really do. And every night is an exciting night with Tage Thompson in the lineup. I'm tempted to get his jersey. I might just destroy the Jack jersey as bad as I can without killing it and get a Thompson jersey. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. But if there's any guy deserving of it, I swear it's him. He has given me thrills within the Sabres organization again to watch this young player, so dominant looking. He reminds me, okay, and I'm going a little far with this, of Mario Lemieux. How he uses that big reach and he's good with his hands. He does. He's not Mario Lemieux, but you know what I mean? You watch him, the big body, and he's able to deke with his big size, and wow. I'm looking forward to watching Tage Thompson and the Sabres, of course, tonight. And Skinner's getting his mojo again. He is. He's getting his mojo. He wants to have a comeback season. You can tell the guy's heart's in it this year. So, and he still has the struggles where he's missing shots and chances, but Skinner's heart is in the right place, so his numbers will follow eventually, I believe. So Thompson is the first thing I'll be watching today, like usual. I am really enjoying watching this guy. And I'm hoping, I think it was Mike that I think it was you, Mike, that brought this up, that he'd love just once to see, like Granato lose it. So would I. I would love to see Granato just for once lose it with the refs. So we get another bad call or two against us. I'm hoping we see Granato just have a bit of a tantrum. It would be nice to see. Okay, so that's my pregame video. I really talked about everything except the game, but yeah, I think we're going to be ready to win this. Really, I think we might be ready to turn the corner, and I think this is a type of game that can get us ready for those big 2 games coming up against the Panthers and the Hurricanes, because those are going to be hell to play. Those are 2 teams that got the system down. They got their systems down pat. They don't make mistakes. They play 60 minutes. They play hard. And there's no reason we can't go in there and at least compete. At least compete. None of this standing around stuff in our zone. That's what I'll be watching for in this game. Yes, I'll be watching the hitting. I always do. But I'm going to be watching in our zone. I want to see in our zone the dumb boneheaded passes. No. Get it out of the zone. Clear it. I don't care. Flip it. Get it out of the zone. They've got to learn to do that. This thing about keeping it in the zone and making the one pass too many in the turnover, it drives me nuts. So I'm hoping we don't see that today, even if it means less outbreaks from the zone. I do want to see us at least play a smart defensive game against these guys, because if we play bad defensively against this team and give them a bunch of chances, we're gonna be frustrated as hell. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the post game tonight. And there was something else I wanted to mention. I can't remember it on the top of my head. I'll just see you tonight, guys. Let's go Buffalo, and I will see you folks, give, take, 10-ish tonight. Have a good one.